everybody, today we are talking about Luka Doncic and his amazing pick and roll game. He used it to perfection to beat up on the Phoenix Suns over the last series, and he will be looking to do the same thing again coming up against the Golden State Warriors. The first thing you got to know is that Luka is great at playing at his own pace, and you'll see that in a lot of the clips that we showed today. And the biggest thing about him is he has high energy, and his ability to get to his spots is incredible. He does so many things that makes playing defense against him very difficult. His ability to take advantage of mismatches and really get into the teeth of the defense makes him almost an impossible player to guard. We're going to watch some clips today and show how versatile he is and what makes him so difficult to guard. One of the things about Luka is his versatility. He can go inside and outside. Here, he pulls up for three early in the last game. Now he comes off the pick and roll. You can see how he wants this switch, and he's going to force it. He turns the corner, an easy kickback to Maxi Kleber for the open three. Using the high pick and roll from Powell, he gets downhill so quickly, keeping Mikal on his back, creates an easy foul. Here again, a high pick later in the game, and it's just too hard for anybody to stay in front of him with his size. This is against a big center in Biyombo, and he gets to the rim with ease and finishes. Here is a great example of how well the Mavericks are working together. They get the switch on Paul, creates the double team. Doncic makes the extra pass. Brunson finds Powell under the basket for the easy two. And you can see how easy it is. The double team comes, he already knows where he goes, and this team is working so well together. Their spacing is incredible, finding the open shot. Here we see Luka at his best, penetrating deep into the paint, drawing multiple defenders, and again, a kick out to Maxi Kleber. And the shooting by the Mavericks has steadily increased percentage-wise, and I think that's going to continue. This was a steady dose of what they gave the Suns all series. High pick and roll, multiple screens, easy kickback, and then again, they get a good easy drive one-on-one to the basket. And Luka with the ball up top, just gonna break down the defender, draw multiple people, and what a tough pass. Again, this is not an easy play for anyone. Again, multiple switches. Doncic finally gets the matchup he wants on Ayton, drawing multiple defenders, multiple open shooters, and Reggie Bullock knocks down the three. And you're going to see almost everybody on the floor is open coming off of this. He just has to make a decision. Booker is his decision, and Bullock gets a wide open three. Again, once they decide that Johnson's going to guard him, he's just like, okay, I'm just going to go to the basket. If you leave a shooter, I'm going to hit him. And again, if I'm in that close, it's too easy. And Johnson is not a small guy. And a lot of times you would say you would want to get really physical with Luka, but it's not really the case. He's a big, strong guy. The only way to really wear him down would be to use him defensively. But again, he's working harder on being a good defensive player. And again, here, extra passes lead to a wide open three. Watch Luka here really take his time, looking for opportunities and finally taking what the defense gives him. An easy drive, multiple hesitations right to the front of the rim. The big question for the Golden State Warriors will be, how do they deal with the multiple switches? Here, he just takes it. He knows he's going to have space because Ayton's dropping. Easy step back. And you'll see him do this multiple times. Here we have the same step back. Again, going left, it is his favorite. You can see coming off this pick, the drop coverage. And again, they don't know how they guard it. And again, easy step back three for Luka. Here's the other motion that he uses often. He sets up the pick, going between the legs to his right is his other go-to move. And you can see how he uses it here to easily get to the basket. He knows exactly what he wants on every play. It'll be really interesting to see how Golden State guards that. Wide open Bullock on the perimeter. Again, we go through this. He gets to his left to right between the legs. Coming around the screen, left to right, snakes back, wide open, multiple defenders draw in, leaving Bullock wide open for three. Again, his decision making is amazing. Only being 23 is pretty amazing for such a young player to be so good. but you can tell he really drives this machine. If he can stay healthy, have energy, he's going to make a lot of good plays for this team against this Warriors. And you really got to like how he plays. He enjoys the game. I mean, this is going to be a great offensive series. I think whoever gets more stops at the three-point line is going to win this series. And again, the Warriors are good. This is a good team. They've been to the finals before, but both are really hungry to get back to the finals. And you can see Luka's ability to get into the paint will be a big key for the Warriors. What are they going to do to keep Luka out of the paint? Do they give Luka the ball and just say, Luka, you can have 50 and we're going to take away everybody else? It's really hard to do because he puts so much pressure on your defense. It's going to be really hard. If you want, you may be able to give him three-pointers. You might have to live with that. If he shoots 20 three-pointers, maybe you can get away with that. But overall, just too tough against too many players. And again, if he gets into ISO, which they were so good against that Phoenix in, it's going to be tough to see how you're going to stop him. I really look forward to this series as it's going to be a pretty great offensive series. Whoever makes more threes is going to win this series. And again, if Dallas can take anything from that Memphis series, running Golden State off the three-point line, I think was a huge successful thing that Memphis did in that series. And it will be really interesting to see how these two teams match up and which team gets an early advantage.